Hello, hello, hello. Robby Allen, Credit Restoration of Texas. Thank you so much for joining me. We are already on tip number 8. We're going through this series, and I hope that you're using these fantastic tips to improve your credit. Share it with your friends and family. If you're in the mortgage business, share them with your colleagues. I mean, everybody's coming across people that need some type of help with their credit. And we've gone over some phenomenal things. If you're only catching video 8, you should look at the other videos. We talk about pay for deletes. We talk about how to save thousands of dollars on interest rates. We talk about how to build credit quickly. There's all types of things that you can do. I mean, within just a short amount of time that's going to help you with your credit. So, number 8, we're going to read it right from the prompter. If you dispute an item and it is not removed, a dispute comment will appear on the account in the credit report. This makes getting a home loan impossible. Sometimes it does make it impossible. Now, a lot of folks, they get an FHA loan, and which is fine, you know, you're going to get good rates and the down payment is low, but FHA, they have guidelines on dispute comments. So anytime you're going through a repair process or a dispute process, if the item is deleted, great, but if it stays on there, it's going to have a little comment. It's going to say, you know, this account was in dispute or is in dispute. And a lot of loans like FHA, they don't want to see that on there. Now, there are some guidelines that say, well, you can have some on there, you know, if they meet certain criteria, but part of our restoration services, we go in there once we're done helping our clients, and we go in there to remove them for our clients because we don't like to see any of them on there. But this happens a lot. So here's the different ways that you can get them removed yourself. If you're a loan officer in the mortgage business, share this with your clients so that maybe they can help themselves do this, because this is the streamlined way to do it. Okay, I mean, if you have the ability, if you're a loan professional, to do like the rapid rescores with the repositories, then maybe that's a faster way for you. If you're a consumer, this is going to be the way to do it. So there's 2 ways you can go about doing this. The first way is you can just mail a letter, to the credit bureaus, and you're going to want to request that the dispute comments be removed because you no longer dispute the item. That's pretty much it. You're going to want to include the account name, the account number, that you want these comments removed because you no longer dispute the item. You send it off to whichever bureaus it's appearing on, TransUnion, Expedited, and Equifax. If you want to send it off certified, that's fine. In about 30 to 45 days, you're going to get a response back. They're going to be updated credit reports, and you can go through the updated credit report, and hopefully all those dispute comments are gone. You do need to include the proper documentation anytime you're dealing with the credit bureaus. And this information I'm going to give you, I don't want to say it's insider information, but it's really hard to find this stuff on the internet. And a lot of times folks will try to do restoration on them by themselves. They'll send in a letter to the bureaus. The bureaus will respond back saying, thank you very much for trying, we can't identify you, or they'll send you a stall letter, and that's it. Thank you very much, try again. Here's what you got to include, and this is really important information, okay? Because without it, the bureaus won't even look at your request. You got to include your driver's license. It's better if your driver's license has your current home address. It's not mandatory, but it's better. The second thing that you need is a social security card. They want a copy of your driver's license, they want a copy of your social security card. If you don't have a social security card, you can include a 1099 or a W-2, okay? A 1099 or W-2 if you don't have your social. And the third thing is you're going to want to see 2 bills. They're very specific about the bills that they want. They want an electric bill, a water bill, a home phone bill, okay, one of these, a utility bill, or they'll take a bank statement or an insurance statement. I tell this to consumers all the time, and I'm like, and they're like, why do they need all this stuff? Why do I have to do all of this? Because if you don't, it's not going to work. Okay, if you don't do this, it's not going to work. And just follow the instructions, and it'll work for you. Now, if your driver's license has your address, then you only need 1 bill. So those are the things that you need. So you send off a letter, you wait 30, 45 days, you get it back. If it's all cleared up, great. Now you can proceed with your loan. This is a faster way of doing it, number 2. And if you need it done fast, this is a good way to do it. A lot of times, if you're going to call the credit bureaus, they want you to have a copy of their report, of the annual credit report. It's not always necessary, but it's very, very helpful. If you want to pull a copy of your credit report from them, you can go to annualcreditreport.com, and you can pull all three, Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax right there. Then you can call up Experian. They can normally, and say, listen, I no longer dispute these items. They can normally do it in about 48 hours. Call TransUnion, they can normally do it in about 7 days. And Equifax, they used to take about 30 to 45 days, but now they're doing it a lot faster. They may ask for a report number, and that's why if you have the annual credit reports, because those come right from them, it comes right from the bureaus, then you've got the report numbers. If you do this should make it work. If not, you can call them back again, say, listen, I already called you guys, I need these comments removed, and it normally happens pretty fast. Sometimes you can log into their systems if you've got the reports and make sure that they've been removed. So you've got the mailing, you've got this one. If it's not successful, like you may have like one creditor on your report that's just not removing it, then you may need to contact the creditor themselves via mail, certified, and request a removal. But if you're doing these different things, you should get it removed. So this is a super great tip, and I'm actually going to be sharing with you in the next video the phone numbers, all right? And this is super, once again, inside information, the phone numbers so that you can call to do the comment removal. So you gotta watch the next video. Thank you very much for joining us. Feel free to give us a call. I'm Robby Allen, creditrestorationoftexas.com. We want to be a resource to you with everything related to credit, whether you're a mortgage professional or the consumer. We want to help you. Once again, thank you very much for joining me, and we'll see you on the next video.